We've had recent success for internal succession plans because so many different businesses are family businesses. And so recently we've had a lady and her mother was selling the business, and she purchased it, and the mother still is involved with the business, and their dynamic before and after was fantastic, and they remain stable, and the business is thriving. Probably the biggest hurdle to succession planning is lack of preparation and lack of setting down clear, concise guidelines as to how the succession is going to go, who's responsible for what, the transfer of ownership, especially if it's an internal succession, because they've already worked with each other in a specific capacity, and that is changing. That whole dynamic is changing, and you have to be sure to cover the eventualities. You can't cover everything, but you got to do your best to map it out so that everyone's on the same page. In succession planning, we see a lot of internal successions and external successions, and the difficulty is finding the right fit. So if you have somebody who's currently within your office that you believe you can groom into that position of responsibility and ownership, then you're set, because they're already aligned with you culturally. They understand how your clients are treated and how you wish them to be treated in the future. And so, but if you're going externally, that's the difficult part, is because you have to find somebody that will treat your clients as you treated them. And that can be difficult because everyone wants to, put on a good face and say whatever they need to say to get it done, but you want to be sure that you pick the right person. Right now, with the changing demographics within the United States, the aging population, they probably have, for every seller that's out there, there's probably 8 to 10 people who want to buy that practice. There's probably 3 to 4 people who are actually qualified and set up to make that acquisition and to make it work. And so the seller has a great deal of discretion in picking the correct buyer and to be sure that their clients are handled as they would moving forward. And the buyers are in a position where they have to prove that they are the right person for that book, because the seller has a great deal of choice.